to be nice. Alright, so, alright everyone, welcome to the 2024-2025 Gaming Club. This is a very special year. It's my last year as president, my senior year. And so I'm very excited to kick this thing off. We might need somebody to control the slideshow back there if anyone wants to click. Back there, Mr. Douglas is currently on a meeting. You might want to crack the door a little bit because you guys are getting real loud. But I like it. Alright. So what you see right here is the Smash League logo. This is my 4th year as the president. I started this club when I was a freshman. Back in 2021. We're gonna get kicked. All right, so what's gonna happen is today we are not actually playing anything. We are just going over basically the curriculum and how everything is run. That way, this can be the most effective and organized thing possible. And if you like video games and having fun, you're in the right spot. So let's kick this thing off. First, next slide, please. Whoever's controlling that. All right, so I'm going to start with the history. Gaming Club's I'm a history guy. If you don't know me, I'm Trenton Seibert. I am a human being. I got the most epic sideburns in Brown County. And the best McDonald's hairline in Brown County. So basically, this is me, the president. We got the vice president, speaker of the house, secretary. We got the first lady, and we have the Secret Service agent. So we're basically like a real government. So I'm going to tell you the history. So Gaming Club, first meeting in history was in Mrs. Dombrowski's room. Mrs. Dombrowski used to be a language arts teacher here, English teacher. Right at the end of the hallway, I got in contact with her beginning of my freshman year, said I want to start a club with competitive video gaming, and she was the best. She went in and did that. The first meeting was held on October 6th of 2021. So a lot of you guys were probably little kids back then. I'm freaking old. So yeah, that was back when Queen Elizabeth was still on the throne. So that's going back. All right, hit the button. We got the transitions. So these are the Gaming Club founding fathers right here. This is very important because the entire board besides me is new this year. Because our old board is being So here's the board. So I'm going to go through all these guys real quick. So we have me. We have Ian Nehru's, who's the Speaker of the House. He is like the only guy, besides me, that has done Gaming Club all 4 years of high school actively. So we hold a pretty good place. All right, this is the first year that you can actually have done Gaming Club all 4 years. We got David Rice, who kind of gave me the idea to start it. He contacted me at the end of my 8th grade year, and I was going to give an announcement in front of the marching band my freshman year. Mr. Rodish left. So I did it with Mr. Hawk, but that all worked out well. We got Jackson Lehman, he couldn't make it today. This is my son, Johnny Barrett, graduated, former vice president. We had a former speaker, Jacob Reedy Bowling right there. He also graduated. Yes. Oh, you got a question?
How do you think you have a picture of him?
That is all from that school year, from the yearbook.
So, like, are you going to post this for us to see?
You want to?
Yes.
We got 2 more founding fathers. We got Michael Wright. Michael Wright is the former secretary.
Yes.
Last year he graduated. What's going on, AJ Schroeder? Yes! Alright, we got some Saul. He's been getting scary for years. There's one more, which is Isaac Bernhardt. He only did it for 1 year. That's the first lady's older brother. So that's pretty cool. These are the people that were present at the very first Gaming Club meeting. So now we see here we're in a room like 25 people. We used to only have like 6 people. Wow. And so we've grown a lot. There's actually like 40 of you, but there's a lot of people that couldn't come here due to complications. So that is the history of Smash League. So now what we're going to do is announce the executive officials. So try not to, look at that, look at that. Inverted, everything. Beautiful. Okay, so this was screenshotted from Instagram because my phone sucks and can't render pictures. All right, first slide. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna introduce myself. This is kind of, whatever. All right. So I'm President Seibert. I've been president since 2021. This is my last year as president. It's very sad. But basically, what I do, there's some epic pictures of me right there. Basically, what's going on, David? right, so I'm the founder, obviously. I basically appointed myself president 2021. Back then we only had 2 positions. It was just the vice president. All the vice president's job was to bring the doc. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make it to almost every meeting I can. Basically, I'm going to have this kazoo, and the entire executive is going to have a kazoo. Before we start playing our game and do our tournament for the day, we're going to walk in about 2:45. When I blow that kazoo, you got to shut up and listen up so we can get stuff done. So that's what happens. So I organize, plan all the meetings, all the administrative business. That's my job. President is in charge of making sure everyone is informed, engaged in all activities. Explain the objective of every meeting right at the beginning so everybody knows what's going on. There'll be multiple things we're going to do throughout the year. It's going to be freaking epic. I'm telling you. This is the best club in the entire building. You got another question? Go on, Cole.
Why do you use a kazoo? Couldn't you just use a whistle?
Well, the whistle's a little too loud. The kazoo is also funny. Because I go.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Mr. Cozy will never let me do that for a jazz band solo. I always wanted to do kazoo, but that never happened. President, I'm also in charge basically of all the law and order. There's Samuel. Also, if you're a senior in this room, vote for me and Rebecca for homecoming court, or homecoming king and queen, actually. So that is me. I'm the president. That's enough about myself. Let's move on to the next slide. So now this is the first time in gaming club history where we have a first lady. Hey, Bear! We got Rebecca right here. Everything you want to say? Say one word. Say one word, everybody.
You can become a lady anytime.
Everyone shut up. You see? Rebecca, you gotta say one word to everybody.
Say one.
Yeah! Alright, so let's get some pictures. Basically, the first lady in real government is the president's wife, but she's not my wife. She's basically the closest you can get as, this age. So that's what this is, but she has to leave for cross country, so she's probably gonna clock out. I just wanted to officially unveil her here, but she's gonna show up. There's some meetings throughout the year, probably not all of them, but she's here. And her senior, be sure to vote us for homecoming. So she's gonna go run good luck.
Okay.
Let's go, Rebecca! Alright, so let's go back to the actual administrative. So now we have the vice president. He's gonna come up and say a few words for us.
Oh, God, tall.
Alright, get to the middle, Cam. Middle.
Cam.
Cam, get to the middle. Explain the pic. Oh, no. We skipped the vice president. What is that picture on the
Wow, where did we get that up?
Alright, so this is Cam Severn, vice president. Tell them all about it.
Show your fingers first.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Best figure
That is cool.
As vice president, I'm in charge of issuing the strikes. So
Can you?
don't say anything stupid.
Weird.
I'm looking at you three.
What?
I'm also going to be in charge of the disciplinary consequences, and I'm second in line from the president.
Basically, if I don't show up to a meeting, he's in charge.
That was a Fortnite event, by the way. That was a Fortnite event.
That is why.
And he is I didn't actually fill this in. He's the second vice president. My son, who was vice president for 3 years, has graduated. And this is the very first elected vice president in gaming club history.
I miss Johnny so much.
Son, I know you're watching this right now.
He's dead. Rest in peace, Johnny.
Yes. So, like I mentioned, everybody on the board is completely new this year except for me because all the older officials graduated.
What about Ian? What
So
about
now we
Ian?
have
Yeah, screw you, Ian.
the Speaker of the House.
Come on.
Next slide, please.
I'll move it myself.
There we go. Speaker of the House. So he's going to say a few words for you.
Yeah, say a couple words. Best King Cable man in the room by far.
That's Cap.
Right, literally.
Second thing, I come in, I take y'all's attendance. If I mess up your name, that just happens. Just make sure I know.
He ain't never gonna forgive me.
That's all I got to say.
And he's also third line succession president.
Yeah, you'll never forget my
Ain't never gonna
predecessor
forget
was
me.
Jacob Reed Bowling.
That's
That's
correct.
my name.
R.I.P. Jacob.
He's the Speaker of the House, so he's going to be in charge. So if you ever have to go to the bathroom or anything, leave the room because we have to make sure where you're at. You let him know. He's going to be in charge of the book. And also, if me and Cam were to not show up to a meeting, he would be in charge that day. So that is the Speaker of the House, Mr. Nehru's. Me and him are pretty much the only two that have actively been to gaming club all 4 years of high school. Active.
Okay.
Yes.
Genuine question right here. So he's been in game club basically all since you joined.
Pretty much. He
And
was
he
the
is
first
third line?
Yeah.
Third line.
What's up with that?
That's what he was elected to.
Get off the stage!
Vice president has to be a year younger than the president.
That's how it worked for stability. The biggest thing this year, I'm just going to throw this out now. We need to keep this alive going forward. If you guys want to continue gaming in Western
Oh
Brown,
my god.
I'm not going to be here next week. So it's very important that you guys try to keep this alive. So if you're interested in running for the board at the end of the year,
Send me pictures.
you can do that. So he's the Speaker of the House.
Where the hell is that?
All right, next up we have the Smash League Secretary, Micah Thomas.
Gang, gang!
All right, Micah, get to the center here and say a couple words for us.
Mike and secretary came and I bring a set of equipment to start every meeting, and I'm in charge of issuing prizes to. I was appointed by Trent himself.
Yes, the secretary is appointed by the previous presidential administration. So that's how he got there. I appointed him because he was very worthy of the title. Yes, he's
He ate deodorant.
he what?
Ate deodorant.
What'd you eat?
What?
Deodorant.
That's disgusting. All right.
What?
Towards the strike right now.
All right, Vice President, the striking starts now. So if you want to strike these guys,
Strike me.
so the previous secretary was Michael Wright last year, so he's the
Oh my
second
God, push it off.
secretary. Great, I'm gonna make you go out in the hallway. No, it's funny. All right, so that's Micah. So he's gonna be in charge in setting up everything every day. So if he needs help, feel free to chip in. We love you to help out, set up stuff that way we can get started quick. No throwing up. It's also. So now we have the Secret Service agent. All right, listen up. It's the first time we're in.
Yeah, I'm the Secret Service, and if you mess with Trent or any of the executives, I'm gonna beat you up. Listen, all right? Most people use guns, but since we're not allowed to use guns in school, I'll just beat you with my fists like Donkey Kong.
He is a human predator. Look at
He's eating
Look
your
at this guy right here.
that. He also helps me out with all the fun. Yeah.
So, have you ever had to beat anybody up?
No, not yet. Well, somebody tried to assassinate me with crackers. Somebody tried to kill me with crackers the other day at lunch.
How would they do that?
So I had to issue a state of emergency. Anyway, that's the Secret Service agent. So that's it for the executives. Here's June Woodruff. Next slide, please. Next slide. I just wanted to honor the last member of the Woodruff clan. June Woodruff. So he's last. All right, next slide, please, ladies. All right, so that's enough about us. Now I want to know you guys. So what we're gonna do is we do this every year. You ready for
Oh my God!
So basically, we're gonna go around the room and we're gonna go around the room. Actually, I'm gonna do the attendance first. That might help. I'm gonna do the attendance first, and then we're gonna go around the room, and you're gonna say your name, you're gonna say what grade you're in, and you're gonna say your favorite video game of all time. Why you're here? There's a lot of stuff to remember. Was anybody listening?
Yeah. I was.
You gotta do the thing with COVID.
All right.
No, you gotta tell them.
You need a gavel.
All right. Let's see. All right, Liam Chapman. You're here. Brady eye rolling. Here. All right, Ethan Cragwall. Here. Zach Craven.
Janie!
Zach Craven there. Ethan Spears here. All right, I'll just look back at the footage to figure out the attendance. I don't actually have the book yet. Colt Hammonds.
That's me.
Cade Shoemate. Xander Smith. I don't know you guys yet, but I will know you. AJ Schroeder. There he is, the man. AJ Schroeder, got anything to say, everybody?
We won the case.
It's absolutely great. That guy's an absolute legend.
Yeah, case dismissed.
Gotta love Schroeder. All right, Tristan, how do you pronounce that? Kesey? Is he here? There he is. How do you pronounce that? Kesey? Okay. Colt Williams? Colt
Couldn't
Williams?
make it today.
Couldn't make it today, all right. Ava Evans? Saw her over there. We got Ethan Malone. Ethan Malone, all right. Let's see here. Leah Van Winkle couldn't make it. Is Zoe Lunsford here? No. JD? She just walked in. Sydney's here. Brianna I rolling. Back here, let's go. Lily Holder, saw her. Emma Catine. How you doing? Jackson Lehman couldn't make it. We got Wyatt. Wyatt's over there, the man.
Focusing on me.
Aaliyah Carter, I don't think she's here. Easton.
Yes.
The man! Aaron Hatfield couldn't make it. Is Blake here?
No.
Blake Arbaugh. Blake Iroli. Blake Iroli. Cubes. Let's see here. Ryan, is that Ryan Ham?
Just focus on Schroeder these
See ya.
times.
Ben Stroop. There he is. Yeah, buddy! Dylan Grimes.
You couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it. All right. Let's see here. Caleb Griffith.
I'm right here.
8th grader. That's pretty cool. 2 year, 8th grade still. We got Jude Woodruff. Let's go, Jude. Jude is the last surviving member of the Woodruff clan. Both of his older brothers did gaming club in the past. They're all graduated now. Luke and Saul. Harley Hatfield.
Yes.
Let's go.
Not right now.
Hunter Callopy. He's filming right now, guys. Lucky Man. Lucky Man, I don't think can make it. Unfortunately, rest in peace, Lucky Man. He's working. He will be here. Quentin Jones. Is Quentin here? Quentin's not here today. Lee couldn't make it. Serena couldn't make it. We got Michael Pritchard. Let's go. Last minute sign-ups for all these guys. Brendan Chambers. Blake Iroli. Is that Bailey Moore? That's how you pronounce that, Bailey Moore. And then Kara Hurst. We see you ladies back in the back. All right, so we're gonna go around the room now. Oh, you didn't sign up. David's here. Back. Oh yeah, sorry. You're security. You're good. You're good. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna go around the room, and you're gonna tell me your name again, so that way we know, and your favorite video game, and what grade you're in.
Start with Hunter.
So we'll start with Hunter. Hunter.
Do I flip it or?
If you want to.
I'm Hunter. This is my second year in gaming club. I'm a freshman. That's about it.
What's your favorite game?
Ooh.
If you say Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, I'm prepared to throw a book at you.
Michael, I gotta say the best game. Probably Pokemon Heart Gold.
All right, good one.
Best game.
All right, Wyatt.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is your favorite game. What grade are you in? Sophomore, second year. We also got Ethan and Zach over here, also second year members. You guys introduce yourselves.
Sophomore, favorite game is Bloons Powder Pit 6.
Sophomore, and I like to play Mario Party series.
Very good. Yeah, it's a tough question. There are a lot of good games. If you don't know, just say your favorite game. Or just say one of your favorite games, at least. All right, let's go to the back now. Kara?
Yes.
All right.
Kara Hurst, I am a freshman, and my favorite game is Pennsylvania.
Very cool. Bailey? Guys, get down here.
My favorite game is Call of Duty.
Let's go. All right. Schroeder!
Hey, my name is AJ Schroeder. I am a senior this year. This is my first year active in gaming club. I did sign up last year, but didn't get to come to like any but one meeting. And my favorite game of all time is No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
No man's peak.
Good man, right? One of the best men I know right there. All right, let's go in the back with Tristan. Try to remember your names.
My name is Tristan.
Pretty good with names.
I can't pick, so I'm gonna go with Fortnite.
Get the book!
All right, let's go Xander. All right.
My name is Xander Smith.
What's up?
My name is Xander Smith. I'm a freshman, and my favorite game currently is Gorilla Tag.
All right, never heard of it, but I'm sure it's a good game.
It's a VR game.
Gorilla Peak.
All right, let's go like this, make it interesting. Let's do Easton now.
My name is Easton. I'm a freshman, and my favorite.
Nice fresh meat.
Drink, you can't stay still.
My favorite game is Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that's a good underrated generation.
Dap me up, coach.
I'm quite a Pokemon fan myself, if you can't tell.
Which game? Which one?
Great game. Yeah, I'm quite the Pokemon fan myself. Let's see here. What's your name again? You just told me. Is it Ethan? Ethan Malone. So we got Ethan Spears and Malone. Okay.
My name is Ethan Malone. I am a freshman. I like to play Elden Ring. I'm currently haven't beaten the first boss.
Oh, yeah, buddy! What grade are you in?
I'm 9.
Freshman. Okay, I didn't know you said it. We got Colt Havens back here.
So yeah, my name is Colton Havens. I am a freshman. I'm really excited for Gaming Club, and my favorite game ever is Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's a good one. All right, yeah, Ian's trying to teach him King K. Rool, so when he graduates, you can have the annoyance of K. Rool still here.
You're gonna be my successor.
All right, let's go with Cade. Guys, what's up? It's a tough question, I know. Just name one video game that you like to play. Don't say Fortnite. You can say Fortnite. You can say Fortnite.
Over 2,000 hours in that game.
Has he really?
I have over 10,000 hours.
2,000 hours.
Have you played Fortnite?
Never played.
Name one video game you've played.
I have played Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one. I like that game. I All right, Michael Pritchard's up.
I'm a junior, and my favorite game is Monster Hunter World.
I like Monster Hunter games. At least one of the All right, let's go with we'll go Drayden now.
Oh, name's Drayden Edward Foster, and my favorite game. I got told by Canada to say this. It's a really good game. All right.
I know what it is.
It's Sex with Hitler 2. No, listen. It's a real game.
All right, we don't need to learn anything about that game. Thank you.
I like that game.
Moving on to Brennan.
I'm a sophomore.
Right.
My favorite game is either Elden Ring or Sea of Thieves.
This is third year gaming club. He actually joined in 8th grade. All right, Liam.
I'm Liam Chapman, and I like Mario Wonder.
Yeah, Mario Wonder. So this guy is actually the first guy to sign up. So props to him. He's the first guy to sign up. All right, so let's go with Isaac real quick. We'll do this thing.
I'm Isaac. I'm a sophomore. My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right, we got 2 Red Dead fans.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with Ava.
My name is Ava. I'm a freshman. My favorite game is Mortal Kombat.
I like Mortal Kombat. We'll definitely be playing Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no.
Harley?
Playing Mortal Kombat again?
My name is Harley. It is.
Let's go. What is it? It said Red Dead is the best game ever.
Yeah, for real.
It is.
My name is Harley. I like Victoria, and I'm in 9th grade, and it's my second year.
Let's go, Harley. All right, let's get these guys now. Jude.
Hi, my name is Jim Woodruff. I'm a senior, and I like the Borderlands series and the Uncharted series.
Speaker of the House does not like that series.
Yeah. Seth made us
Why are
play
you guys like
Borderlands
all the way
Australia.
over here? You guys can come over here. All right, let's go, David.
Hi, I'm David. It's my 4th year, and my favorite game is Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Amazing soundtrack. Kirby best check out.
Amazing game. It's beautiful.
That's true. Probably the best Kirby game ever made.
No, Kirby Mass Attack.
Kirby Superstar.
Kirby
Mass
really?
Attack is the best
Okay,
game.
you guys, whatever. All right, Kyle.
My name's Caleb Griffith. I'm the original 7th grade member here.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Favorite game? He's 8th grade now.
I like Legends Arceus. It's a good one.
All right, we got 2
I
Legends
finally
Arceus.
just beat the final boss, like last week.
It's
That
very
dude.
expensive. I got these 2 ladies over here sitting.
My name is Sydney. This is my 3rd year and my favorite game is
Stardew Valley, and we got JD.
My name's JD Lunsford, and my favorite game is Animal Crossing. It's very relaxing.
That's a good one. Which one?
I'm a junior.
Junior. All right, let's go back to where we left off back here. All right, so I think we left off with Emma, right? We didn't do you yet.
My name is Emma Contine. I'm a freshman, and I like to play GTA Vice City in my free time.
Dude, bro, why is 3 people filming? Oh my god.
All right, let's go with, shoot, what's your name? I forgot. I remember, but I forgot. What's first letter? R? Randall?
No, Ryan Hanna.
Ryan, okay, cool.
Ryan Hanna. Ryan Hanna, I'm a freshman, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Good one.
Excellent choice. That is, I put hundreds of hours into that.
That's such
All right, Benton in the bank.
My name's Benton Stroop. Legend freshman. My favorite game, Uncharted 4. Okay, that's a banger.
Alright, we got Ethan Dragwall, we got 3 Ethans in here, by the way.
My name is Ethan Cragwell, I'm a freshman, and my favorite game is Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey? Yeah! We're not. Let's see, Brady.
My name's Brady Iroli. I'm a senior, and my favorite game is Clash of Clans.
My name's Blake Iroli. I'm in 7th grade, and I really like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's pretty good. Any specific?
The Mario Kart 8 for Nintendo Switch.
8 Deluxe? 8 Deluxe. That's one best. Double Dash. Just so you guys know, Double Dash is the best game in the Mario Kart series. So
N64.
Let's go, Brianna. We got a 3 Iroli.
My name is Brianna Iroli. I'm a senior, and my favorite game is RXO Mario Kart Deluxe Scene.
Yeah, buddy! Well, that would be playing that.
This is my twin.
And then Lily Holders.
I'm Lily Holder. I'm a senior, and my favorite game is probably any Wii game.
Any Wii game?
Yeah, any Wii game.
Good choice.
What about Wii Sports? That's a great game.
Wii Sports, yeah.
Wii Sports is great. Good job, Hunter.
Alright, let's go. Let's move on to slideshow.
Wait, I want to change my game. I want to change my game. I want to change my game.
Yeah, let's change this game.
Okay, it's this amazing game. It's only on the PlayStation though. It's the only feat called Bloodborne. You gotta get on it. Bloodborne.
Best game ever. We're gonna move on in the presentation. Alright, so now we're going to get into actual what gaming club is. That took forever. Alright, so here's the line of succession of the presidency. So anyway, if I were to not show up, basically Cam would take over, vice versa. If we don't show up, he takes over. So if Ian Abrams mic up, Jonathan James, David, you showed up like twice. David, you're 10.
I can drive.
But anyway, this guy's the former Secretary of the Interior, by the way, just so you guys know. Alright, so we have Jonathan James. He's the only executive who couldn't make it today. He's unofficial. He's the Secretary of War. So that's interesting. We have Secretary John Martin. Jackson Lehman is here. We have Zach Brady. I put Zach there because Zach shows up a lot, and I think he knows what it takes to run things if we were not show up. But just so you know, the odds are that none of the executives show up. The meeting's probably going to be canceled. But just in case, the show must go on. So here's Jude as well. He's also on there.
Hey, Trey, can I have number 10?
David's number 10, you number 11.
All right.
And then Schroeder's number 12. Why not?
Wait.
Yeah. Camden, look at my eyes. Yeah, Camden, look at me.
Yeah, you get crazy.
Well, if he doesn't show up, if I don't show up, he should. He doesn't show up. All right, let's move on. Next slide, please, ladies. All right, so here's the expectations. So I'm basically, I'm like your teacher here, basically going over the rubric. This is very boring, but it just, you need to know this stuff. So I basically copy and pasted this entire thing. I've been using this. I wrote this out my sophomore year with a little bit of, adjustments here and there. So basically, after 7th period every week that we have this, you're going to make your way to room 253, which is this room, or room 245, which is the room you signed up out of. As soon as you can. We will begin a meeting about 2:40, 2:45 every day. Meetings will typically last till 4:30, unless stated otherwise. Typically for team tournaments, we will stay till 5, and you'll know what that is in a second. So President Cyber is me, who's ever in charge that day. We're going to explain the event, whether it be Smash Tournament, board games, Wii Fit, speed run, whatever we're doing. As always, when we're gaming, be sure to have good sportsmanship. So I don't want you guys calling people names, saying the N-word, things like that. We don't tolerate that in here. And that's important for some people. We encourage good sportsmanship. Take turns when it's your time. If you lose, you're out of the tournament. Don't cry and call your mommy because.
No, you can call your mommy.
Okay, fine. You call your mom if you want to, but don't hurt anybody. If so, I will deploy him. So, basically, yeah, if you need to call your mommy, that's fine. Just let us know. We'll get that covered. So, do not break controllers. Take turns playing. We're not going to go into that story right now. Respect the facility and fellow members. Also, I am notorious for adding in stage hazards by jumping in front of the screen. Don't do that.
Except for you, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to do that. That's how that goes. So we will have activities for you to do as well in the back. We're going to get pin the tail on the donkey in the back. I didn't get that today, but basically we're going to have that in the back. So if you're not playing in the tournament, there's going to be other stuff for you to do. Or you just hang out with your friends, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you don't leave the room without permission. And if you're going to leave early, let us know. So if you got to go to the bathroom for whatever reason or whatever's going on, you got to leave. Call somebody in the hallway, whatever. Let Mr. Douglas know. Mr. Douglas is our host. This is a student-led group, but Mr. Douglas he makes this all possible. Without him, we wouldn't be able to do this. So make sure you thank him. Or the speaker, because he keeps track of the attendance, obviously. Yeah.
Can I take this phone call?
Yeah. There you go. All right. So there's an example. If there is a fire, or avalanche, or a hurricane, or somebody with a weapon enters the building, the same safety precautions apply. But also, in all reality, the Secretary of War and the Secret Service will take care of that. We have all of your safety needs.
I will take care of it. Don't worry about it.
They will.
I'll just beat it up.
That is why we have incorporated.
I'll beat up the avalanche.
That's why we've incorporated the Secret Services here to protect you guys from harm. So, let's see here. John and James not here. I don't know how much he's going up. But let's see. Also, try to keep it down. We are right next to the JROTC rooms. Often on Wednesdays, there's Raiders going on, and the previous guys have gotten mad at us for yelling. So this was very loud today. Try to keep it down in the future. I know it gets excited sometimes when we get an epic Wolf side B stage spike, but you gotta keep it down sometimes. And I'll let you know if it gets too loud. So let's see here. If you need to, feel free to leave at any point. Let the speaker, Mr. Douglas, know. Also, you are allowed to show up late, but just please inform somebody where you are, because if you're in the building, we take accountability for that. And if something were to happen, that's not good. We could get shut down. So let's see here. All the meetings are optional, so you're not kicked out for showing up for months. But basically, we are going to try to keep track of that a little more this year. If you don't show up after several meetings, you may not be eligible for end of the year awards, things like that. So try to show up as much as you can. I understand if you can't come every week, because I'm not going to be able to come every week. So let's see here. Yeah, rip. So however it is, on final resume, Smash League book. That's basically what I said. Feel free as well to bring food or drinks in. It is actually encouraged that you bring food and stuff in, because we like eating in here. But you got to make sure you don't spill it or throw it. We can't be having any food fights going on. We can't be having volcano, Coke, Mentos, stuff like that, we can't do that. Make sure you keep the school clean. We are still in a school after all, so you can't try to hurt the building. Don't try to burn down the walls or anything.
Drayden is a great example of what not to do in a meeting.
Yes.
Right
so
here,
when
right
you
here.
saw this, look at that. This guy, I don't know. Don't act like him, please. Just I'm telling you right now. Don't act like that. Just saying. So if you're going to miss a meeting, inform me about your absence beforehand. You really don't have to do that every single time. I like to know where you are though, so that way we know where you are. If you can't show up, like if you're on like vacation that day, you have an after school activity, or you get sick or whatever reason, I understand. Next slide, please. We're all just here to have fun and play video games. That's why we're here. So I just put in a couple games that we might play this year. Obviously, there's going to be way more. I have no idea, but I did. So we're going to play various games throughout the year. Every day we're going to have something different with you. Yeah.
I'm bringing my Xbox and Mortal Kombat, so we have all the DLC.
Yes, we're going to do that, Brennan. So we are going to play Mortal Kombat. This is Mortal Kombat 11. We're going to play whichever version you want. This just signifies Mortal Kombat. We're going to play Mario Kart Double Dash pretty early on in the year, like I stated before. That is one of the best Mario Kart games ever made. We're going to play retro games. Okay, Snaking's pretty good. And has Rob.
Mario Kart 64.
No, that one sucks.
That one's fun.
8 minute
That one's
tracks.
That was fun.
They're all good.
Mario Kart, Nintendo 64.
Mario Kart 64?
Is their favorite.
Really?
I like Mario Kart 64.
Oh wait, no, not 64. I'm thinking of
Super Circuit, Super Mario Kart.
Mario Kart when we played it in the movie theater.
Oh, that was 64.
That was 64.
Well, probably whenever. So probably in the 345. We took a while. So obviously Smash. The very first tournament we're going to do next week on Wednesday is going to be a Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament. We will have prizes. Sometimes we might have trophies, but the former secretary last year used to 3D print trophies. Unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. So if anybody knows how to 3D print, talk to me. All right, so that's cool. We're going to play retro games and unreleased games. Let's go. Next slide, please. All right, so this is another thing. Like I said, pin the thing on the donkey. We have some opportunities to do Just Dance as well. And this is the NES Championship game. This came out last summer. You can do 8-player simultaneous speedrun challenges. So we're going to whip that out. Smash Bros. Melee. I also would like to talk about, for all the Nintendo fans in the room, this is very important. There's a possibility this year that the Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever the successor to the Switch is, the next Nintendo system, might be released this year. And I'm hoping it is, so we can play in Gaming Club at the end of the year. It needs to be announced this month, though, because if it doesn't, it comes out in March.
It's going to be announced in a week.
I hope so. We might play it at the end of the year. And that would be absolutely awesome. That's what I'm hoping. Please, Nintendo guys, if you're listening, please. That's all I want on my last year. All right, next slide. So there's a thing that we do on a monthly basis in here called a team tournament. So I'm going to explain briefly what this is. So basically, we played dodgeball a couple years ago. That's what that picture is there. There's Cam as a baby. There's Cam as a freshman up there. Look at him. He didn't have his long hair yet. So basically, this is Gaming Club's large key events. There will be about 8 throughout the year in every month. Guys, pay attention. We gotta know this stuff here, so you won't walk in and be confused because it is chaos sometimes. These team tournaments will always be the last meeting of the month, unless said otherwise, with predetermined game announced about 3 weeks ahead of time. These tournaments will result in major prizes that you don't want to miss. Through the pull of a playing card, we might not do this. We were doing this last year. It didn't really work that well. We're probably just going to pick the teams, honestly. We're random number generator. Each member will be placed on 4 teams. Either Team Cyber, Team Severn, Nehru's, or Thomas. Also, line of succession comes into play, so if one of us isn't here, they will be team captain. So that's how that works. How this works is kind of like war, basically. So each executive term is like a commander of an army. They serve as a commander of an army. So each individual round, the team leader will send out one of their players into the field. If that player wins, they stay alive. The 3 that lose are out. And once the entire team is out, the team captain goes out. And once the team captain is defeated, the team's eliminated. So it's pretty fun. We've been doing that since for the last 3 years, and it's worked out pretty well. It's been pretty fun. So that's kind of the gist of it. We're going to have the entire winning team gets a prize of some sort, but they're going to be cool. So any questions about that? Yeah, no. Anybody have a question? No. Okay. That's cool. So that's what we're going to do. Just so you guys know, the October team tournament, which we're going to announce right here. Next slide, please. This is just, I didn't even change this from last year. Just ignore these names. So basically, each of the cards, if we do the cards, we're probably not going to do them too much. You get like a certain amount of like stipulation. Basically, the queen, you get to play. You have to play blindfolded. If you pull queen, you can revive a dead player with an ace. Joker, you pick. Okay, you have to pick your team, and if you get a jack, you play first. The live system, we might do that, we might not. That's not important. We'll figure that out as we get to it. All right. Next slide, please. So this is the October team tournament. The new Mario Party comes out on October 17th, so we're going to play it. So you're probably wondering how a team tournament is going to work for Mario Party. So basically how this works is we're going to do about a 20-turn game. So each turn, we're going to have a rotation system within the team. So one player will play for your team on that turn. And at the end of the turn, there's always a mini game. And when you lose that mini game, you're out. So you're gonna have to confer with your team to make decisions. You want to steal another team's star, whose coins you want to steal from, things like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. This game has over 110 mini games in it. It's the newest Mario Party. Nintendo always releases a new Mario Party every 3 years. We did Superstars last 2 years. They're finally releasing a new one in 2024. So we're excited for that. We're going to play that on October 23rd because the Princess Tea Party rehearsal's on the 30th, and we can't make it to that. So I just want to make sure all the executives are there for the first one. So the 23rd will be that meeting, so don't miss it. Next slide, please. Oh, also, you get 3 month free membership. We also would like to play Chaos Cards. So we never had to play this last year, and I was very upset. Me and former Secretary Michael Wright came up with this idea. It makes no sense, is the whole point of the game. So basically, you have a stack of cards, a bunch of random cards. We got war cards, we got a Yu-Gi-Oh, baseball, Pokemon, whatever. And basically, you're going to battle with them. How you battle with them is up to your own interpretation. You got to basically decide why this Sprigatito would beat the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And it's basically like debate style. We don't know how it's going to work. We're going to figure it out though someday. Just like that. That's on the bucket list. Next. So here's some dates to look out for. So that's basically everything, the gist of it. So you're going to come in. We're going to have a lot of fun. That's basically all this is. We're just having fun and playing video games together. And hopefully you guys get to meet a lot more people that you never met before. Then you might meet a lifelong friend in here. Who knows? So here's some dates to look out for. So our Frisch's trip. Every year we do a trip to Frisch's. This is the 3rd year we're doing it. It's going to be, I believe, the first Friday after Christmas break on January 3rd of 2025. So we're going to go to Batavia Frisch's. Unfortunately, we can never get a bus, so we're just going to carpool the group there. So anybody has a driver's license, if you would volunteer to take some people. Yes.
No, I'm actually.
You work there?
I do work there. I work at Batavia Frisch's.
Can you use a discount or something? Okay.
No, I cannot.
Unfortunately,
actually, I will work there that day, and I'll be all your servers, so you guys.
That's actually sick. That's actually sick. Yeah. So, just so you guys know, we've been doing a lot of fundraising this year. So the chance you might not have to pay for your meal. I'm just saying that now. There's a chance you might not have to pay for meals this year. So it's a ton of fun. It's just a nice little thing we do every year. We've always tried to do an arm wrestling tournament in there, but that never goes well. So we might have to go in that, or a boxing tournament. Yeah, I always lose to girls. That's correct. I do. Why are you laughing at that? I'm stronger than you. There was this one time he couldn't open the water and I could.
Yeah, I did have it.
Alright, so here is the banquet. Now this is very subject to change. I'm throwing this now so you guys know. The very last Wednesday of the school year is May 14th. And we're going to do a big ceremony that day. We did it last year. We played Smash Bros. In the cafeteria on the big screen. And I also announced next year's board. So that is the last Wednesday before graduation. So I'm going to announce next year's president, which is going to be a big deal. Because that's the first time we ever had another president. And also, we have other trips planned as well, but this is the banquet on May 14th. As long as Mr. Hawk doesn't schedule a marching band that day, that's when it's going to be. Any questions? Yeah, he might. That's why it's so far in the future. But that's when that is. Frisch's on January 3rd. We're going to put the sign-ups for Frisch's by the end of the month. So sign up for that if you want to go. All right. Next slide, please. All right, so I'm going to talk about elections. This is going to be the last thing I talk about before I dismiss you guys. So this is very important for the stability of the organization, that we keep the student body happy. is a student-run group, and we need to make sure we have good leaders in here to keep it alive. So at the end of the year, members will have the opportunity to run for the various executive positions for the following year's administration, just like what we are. So we basically run everything. So it's important. If you would like to run for a position, we're going to determine what the eligibility is later on. But the voting will take place the last meeting of April with follow-ups in May. The winner will be announced at the end of the year banquet, like I said. Also, class of 2025 seniors and middle schoolers are going to be not applicable to run for the board. You have to be, at this rate, at least a sophomore to serve on the board. That's just how it is moving forward in the year. So if you're a current freshman, you can run to be a sophomore the next year. So that's it for this. But there's one thing. This is my last year gaming club. John, get up here. We have, if you've been around the school lately, I am planning an absolutely ambitious trip at the end of this year. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be as ambitious as the choir trip to New York, but it's on the table. We don't exactly know what we're doing yet. It will be announced by the end of the month, I'm telling you. But I just want to give you guys some options on what you guys would like to do. So me and John have been working on this project since the end of our junior year. And so is David. So David is also part of like the trip committee. He's kind of our ambassador wherever he goes, and also Jude. But basically, next slide, please. The code name for the trip is called Operation Desert Stew. Okay? No.
Well, yeah.
It's just an epic.
It's an option.
Desert Storm, Desert Shield, you know.
You go ahead and explain it, Trent.
All right, so we don't know if any of this is going to happen. We have to get this, the administration approval for this. But it's going to be epic. And I will assure you that next summer we will be going on an absolutely massive trip. I will assure you we're going to do something. Because it's my last year. We're going out with a bang. So, this guy, Stu, he's an old streamer I used to watch. We brought him back for this reason. So, Stu, I don't know if he's watching this right now. We're going to probably private this video so we can't watch it, because that would be bad. Stu lives in Utah. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know where this is going. We plan on, if possible, raise enough money to do this. Going on, we're gonna into it. A private train to Utah. We're gonna take everybody on a private train, a luxury train where you can play video games on a projector. In the train, going to Utah. If we raise enough money, and then go to Stu's house and bring none other than John Rodish himself. Anybody knows John Rodish, old band director? John Rodish. We will be bringing him as well. We're going to try to convince him to come to the trip. So this
You're gonna kidnap us?
is no. This is very
Not yet.
We would love to do some sort of trip because everybody always takes a bus. It's so lame. We're gonna take a train. Wow. This is crazy. And we're gonna go play Smash in his house. And also give him some money to help him out. He's very much in need, and we want to do a little bit of philanthropy. But the budget price for that is very expensive.
How long is the train trip to there?
We don't know yet. Probably about 4 or 5 days.
What if we get stuck in Utah?
If we get I'm not going to go through the what ifs because there are many. But we don't even know if we're doing this. Would you guys be interested? Schroeder's got a question actually.
What's the ballpark for the cost of the private train trip?
This
Let's not say
Too
it's
much.
not.
about 10 grand. About 10 grand.
10 grand for everybody?
Not saying.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's.
So if we could somehow.
train, it's a sign.
It's a sign. So that's how that is.
How much we got in the treasury right now?
About $100. All right, so we're getting there. So we've been fundraising. We're gonna fundraise the rest of the year. Yes.
Do we need a treasurer?
Well, maybe we might. That's been our job. We have the trip committee right now, and we actually have a box of district office. I'm not gonna get too much into money stuff right now, but we will continue to fundraise the rest of this year. We're gonna make as much money as possible to make sure we can do the biggest trip possible at the end of the year. And I promise it is going to happen. If it's not Utah, we have other trip ideas. Would you guys be interested in that in the slightest?
Next year we should go to Japan.
All right, so you guys would be interested in Operation Desert Stew if we could somehow raise enough money. All right, we have a couple other options as well on on the table. So, this is another option we might do. So, Universal Studios in Orlando. I know this is absolutely insane that we could go out of state for this small little video game club, but trust me, since there's less of us, we don't have to raise as much money as like marching band would do. Just saying. But, and we talked to Mr. Herman about all this stuff. So they're opening the Super Nintendo World exhibit in next summer, March 2025. Not March. March isn't the summer. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm so used to that month because that's what Switch using. So basically, if we go here, I'm actually inclined to take a train as well. So, just saying. But we might do this. Would you guys be interested in that? Yeah! All right, good. Good to know as well. Wait for the last one. We need John back.
I think John's gonna be gone.
All right. So, do we have any questions? Any other ideas? Before we discuss this last one. This last one is the biggest of all.
No, this one's
Japan!
We're going to space! It's not even on planet. You'll find out.
Cybertron!
Alright, so this is not gonna happen, but I'm throwing this out here anyway.
Yeah, we're waiting to
We're going to steal. No, I'm kidding. Is there one more? Go to the next slide, please. We're going to Venus. Alright, John, you explain this.
Alright, listen up, guys. We're gonna go to Venus.
This isn't gonna happen, by the way.
That's okay. Next slide, please.
It's not gonna happen. Test me.
Alright.
Listen up, this is very important.
It's gonna cost $300 billion. Hey, guys. Do you want to go? The trip will cost $300 billion. I know what you're thinking. That's impossible.
And yes, it is.
We already raised $100.
We only need $299,999,999,900 more dollars.
Good counting, friend.
It's going to be a one-way trip, so everyone on board is going to die.
No.
Don't say that.
That's why we're not doing it, guys.
Let's drive the rocket in.
It's going to take 109 days to get to Venus. We're going to try to get in contact with Elon Musk. All right, guys, this was a complete joke. We're not doing this. I'm just letting you know.
Why don't we just make our own video game civilization?
We could call it. We could be the first people to colonize Venus.
We are going to produce.
Alright, so Venus is not happy. There's one more thing we need to do. Unless we can raise the money, we want to try. We will try. Good luck getting that pass. So, we need everybody to whip out the phones here.
I'm not joining.
So, this is where you're going to stay updated on all of our stuff. That code's only good for about.
Do we have a Discord?
So we got a Discord server. Take a picture of that if you want to. That's where we're going to post all the meeting stuff and the dates for all the meetings. So.
The one I'm already still in.
Hey, Trent.
No, you're not in that. That's not Church Smash, it's a gaming club new.
Could you announce to them that they can't just post a bunch of random stuff on there because it gets annoying?
Do you say that?
Last year we tried low key, and after the first 5 minutes I deleted the app because everyone kept posting their Minecraft clips and stuff to that. Please don't do that. Keep it professional. It's for news and stuff like that. So just.
I got you.
Just be calm with it, all right?
Especially because Mr. Herman does not do the announcements this year. It's very detrimental to our cause because we need to stay up to date with each other. So inform each other about this
absolutely.
And all the meetings. So basically, we're gonna meet pretty much every Wednesday, unless stated otherwise. Yeah. Are you in? What does that say?
Can I be a Discord kid?
Invite me. Invalid. It's invalid.
Yeah. If you want to.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Since this ain't working, we're just gonna do it at the first meeting next week. We're gonna get you on there.
It's working.
But just oh, it is working?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Take a picture of that. It should be good. It should be good until next Tuesday.
Let's go.
So just know about that. All right, one more slide before we go. The schedule will be posted on Discord. Meetings are going to be till 4:30 on Wednesdays. So the next meeting is going to be Smash Tournament next Wednesday till 4:30. So we would love it if you guys could come out to that. We have all the meetings planned for October already. And so we're going to probably kick off fundraising again soon. So if anybody wants to help out with fundraising, that would be awesome. So that's going to be it. And Everybody thank Mr. Douglas for letting us do this today. It's going to be the most epic year in Gaming Club history, and I'm going to make sure that is. So, you guys are free to go. Any questions?
Guys, you're already doing it. Stop posting stuff on the. Guys, stop. I'm sure there's only like 40 things.
There's 43 cities. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you for coming.